Be surprised to hear there are miles of snowmobile trails right here in Western Mass, but the Snowmobile Association of Massachusetts is also happening to enter its 50th year as well.
That's crazy, super long time, and I'm sure that maybe some of you have experienced those trails for yourself. Here to talk about their celebrations and an upcoming Sled Expo at the Big E is Jon Tobin. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Feels like the Big E ends and already everyone starts planning for the next Big E.
Yeah, there's always an event going on there, and especially for us snowmobilers, our season really doesn't just start when the snow flies. It starts in September, and some clubs it's year round, but we get trails maintained and ready and bridges. We talk to landowners, so we have a lot on our plate right from the start of fall.
Yeah, I've taken some trips up to Maine before, and I know that their season's in full gear, depending on where you go at certain
points. They're out
points.
clearing their trails, packing their trails. They've got 8 to 10 inches of snow in the North Country, so they're getting ready. So hopefully we'll have a good winter this season too.
And they're not too far away. But let's speak about some of the trails specifically here in Western Mass. Where can somebody take advantage of some snowmobile when the time comes? Obviously.
Well, when the time comes, I mean, there are clubs. There are over 30 clubs in the Snowmobile Association of Massachusetts, from Worcester County all the way out to the Berkshires. We got 2,100 miles of groomed and maintained trails. There's a vast amount of areas to go snowmobiling.
Nice.
Now let's talk about the expo that's coming up. It's this weekend.
Yes.
At the exposition.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about what visitors can expect if they attend.
Well, this is our 50th anniversary, so we have a lot of displays going on celebrating that. We're going to have over 50 snowmobiles spanning the decades, from the 60s all the way up through to today's modern technology snowmobiles. There's even a working cable car that used to run the Cold River from Florida to Savoy. So they used to be able to span that whole mountainous region with that. So that's going to be down there. That's working. And there's a lot of other things happening, such as safety courses from Vermont and New Hampshire. So you can see that on our website, sledmass.com. You can register for that for more info. And there's going to be a ton of vendors there with gear, accessories, helmets. Number of the clubs are going to be there with their wares and showcasing what they have to offer. So there's a lot to see.
Yeah, well, I know even just for me, I love going to museums and seeing things from other decades. So even if you're not into snowmobiling, this is something that's really cool to see. I'm hooked by those different decades.
Yes, there's a lot to see. I mean, you'll be able to see just how much snowmobiling has grown. Even though it's still a grassroots sport, the technology is phenomenal these days.
Speak to some of these new sleds. They're pretty cool.
They are. They're 4 strokes, meaning they run on regular gas. They get great fuel economy, less emissions, less noise. So we're trying to reach out and be a little bit more environmentally conscious about that. But then you have all these other performance ones that are, they're crazy fast, they perform well. So they're a lot of fun.
Now, is this a fundraiser for you guys?
It is. The expo really kind of helps generate money for the Snowmobile Association of Massachusetts, and it gets put back into the clubs and into the trail system. Because like I said before, it takes a lot to maintain these trails, to grow out and groom the trails. We have to put out signs, and there's a map application for your phone. We have to put that into place. So this helps generate the revenue to keep those programs going.
And we want to preserve those beautiful trails here in Western Massachusetts and those rural spots. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you
for coming on today, and just remind everyone how they can get tickets.
You can visit us at sledmass.com. That's our website. You can get them at the door. We'll be down there all weekend, and it also gets you entry to the Old Deerfield Craft Fair as well. So
cool.
It's a win-win for everybody in the family.
Great, Jon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jon. Yeah, I'm sure you can get some info, too, on how to join that association as well.